Restraint is one of the least talked about characteristics in a man, and probably one of the most important ones. Um, when if you're becoming friends with another man, if a woman is becoming friends with a man, or a relationship, romantic or otherwise, I would look for restraint as one of the top characteristics. It takes a lot. In good men, daily, they have to exercise restraint in almost every way. So, and there's a few obvious ways that you could look at it. If you're dating a man, he's gonna have to have restraint in not uh, entertaining the options that he has as whatever level of man he is. So however he looks, however his income is, however whatever his characteristics are that make him um, inter- you interested in him, then other people will be as well. So every day he has to exercise restraint in that regard, into not going after every girl that's available, or that's available to him. And then there's other ways that restraint plays into life in a person's career or industry, whatever they are in. If he's going to be successful to any degree, he's going to have to exercise a lot of restraint in choosing his words wisely, and not reacting to emotional into things that raise his emotions or raise his energy to a level that he may not be able to make a decision in the right, or the with the right amount of calculation with it, right? So anytime men are in negotiations, or if they're making a decision that can impact their income, it's going to take restraint to be able to push down emotions and calculate what's the best move. Restraint with your kids, and that has been a big one that I've always wanted to exercise. Is that and especially right now, I'm going through some of the stuff that I'm going through with one child in specific. I had to exercise a lot of restraint with that one. Like, there's there's he's checking, which is cool. But further back, when you discipline your kids, however you do it, not my business, but I was one who I spanked my kids, um, or some form of that. I didn't do extension cords and all that. That was my mom. I didn't want any part of that for my kids. But um, when it was key for me not to spank them immediately after an incident, um, and to give the moment room to breathe, think about it, and then see if I actually had to discipline them. So that was a big thing with me, that I noticed almost immediately on having kids, that I had to have restraint in how I did the discipline them. But restraint is one of those ones that like, people aren't going to talk about. It's not going to be like alpha male people talking about that. Restraint is so low key, and not you know it's not a like overly macho, or one that you can kind of point to and say, I'm that, I'm this, like, that's the type of man I am. But that I possess great restraint. But men who know what restraint looks like, and what it takes, will appreciate that and respect it. And I think women, as well. I think anyone who sees a person exercise restraint in high tension, high emotion, high drama, and they can just kind of, don't do what people know that they want to do. That's when you respect him. You're like, all right, he is in control of himself. He owns all his emotions, and none of them own him.